Today, I believe, is January the 8th. I'm out here doing errands. 2 days ago, my battery wouldn't start. So, the first thing you think is go get a new battery. So today, I went to O'Reilly's and they said my amperage is too high. It's going over 15 amps. So they said, that's why your battery's bad. I said, okay. So they had one in stock, is about $230. And he said, well, where you want to go? And I told him probably Collins in Clearwater. They have them install it for me. So then he said, oh, you can get it $22 cheaper, but you got to get them to come in here and use their discount. So I can give you a quote. So you go up there and then they come here and they'll turn in the core charge. And this is for a rebuilt alternator. Well, Google it just to make sure, but I Googled it and it said amperage, an alternator sending out more amperage would not hurt your car. So go figure. So might be just the cold weather, because it didn't crank, and then 2 days later it cranks. Who knows? So I did have the heat on, but I don't think that would have burned the battery up. So I'll probably have to watch it. Luckily, I drive my wife's car if I can't drive my car. So my phone is still, I haven't upgraded. So I wanted to, it's old technology is starting to get cumbersome. Even though I have a Samsung J7 and I can have, 128 gig on my phone, but then I can't transfer any data to the computer. So it's making it very aggravating because my data cables don't work. So then I have to, which I haven't done it yet, but I had to take my wife's phone, put my memory card, and then do all that, which I hadn't figured out quite how to do yet, but in theory. So I deleted an 8-minute video so I could record this video. So it'll probably cut off in about 8 minutes. So I'll try to get it all in. And I can keep uploading because this is for you guys that say you like my content. That said, hey, I ain't posting in a while. So I'm going to try to keep posting, talking about random stuff. But your battery, very important. And I need tires, but there's still rubber on the tires. So as long as you can go and save money, that's the way to do it, because these businesses are out here to make money. So if you go in there for a tire shop, they're going to try to sell you tires, whether you need them or not. They're not going to say you need one tire. Oh, you need this tire and last you a couple years. They're going to say, oh, that tire, you might have a month on it. Then you won't be able to stop in the rain. So, you really got to use your discretion when you need things. But back to Gemini, I'll upload the link. Gemini is an exchange to buy, say, cryptocurrencies, but they have the GUSD, which is the Gemini dollar. It's a cryptocurrency, but it's based on the US dollar, and you get 8-point-something% interest. So on that one, since I started it December, I've made about $6 and something interest. I'm getting 50-something cent a day, which is pretty cool. It's a little aggravating because you can't deposit over $1,000 a day, unless you write for permission. I've read, but you can only put in $1,000, the max a day, and you can, whatever currency you're putting in, say the US dollar, then you buy the Gemini dollar or the GUSD dollar, which is like a stable coin. So it's not really like cryptocurrency, but it is. It's backed by the dollar or based on the dollar. And then you put it in an earn account. So you just transfer it to earn, and it earns 8.05% interest. So say if you had $1,000, that'd be $80 a year. So you just divide, take 1,000 times it by 8.05 and then divide that by 365 or 366. And that'll give you how much you'll get per day, which is pretty cool. So it's a way to, I put money in there and I took out $15 just to see if it'd work. It took about 2 weeks because once you had to sell it on the earn from the Gemini, and then it have to go to your trading balance, and then you can deposit that into your bank account, or either you deposit it in Gemini and then deposit it in your bank account. There's no fees to do that, but it just takes a little while. But the bank, you're gonna get 0.01% interest. So you might, if you had $1,000, you might make $1 all year long. So 8.05 is, it's like 80% more because you get about $80. That's not backed by the FDIC. This ain't financial advice. Right now, a lot of people are borrowing. They use your money, how they give you interest. They let people borrow your money, and then you get interest from it. So a lot of times when people borrow money on their crypto, they borrow against other crypto, and they have margin calls. So say they use their stock to buy more crypto, and then the stock goes down. So their assets, their loans are not worth what their collateral is not worth as much as what they took the loan out for. So then they force them to sell their investment to cover the loan. Say, hey, your collateral is not worth it, so you got to sell to go ahead and pay off the loan. We need our money now. So a lot of people are having to sell their crypto in order to pay their loans. And it's through. But the guys that started Facebook, the two twins, Gemini, that's who founded Gemini. They sued the guy from Facebook for $65 million, got into crypto. Then they founded a crypto exchange. And so far, it hasn't been hacked like some of these other ones have, Coinbase and BlockFi. And, there's a Celium, but I don't even know if U.S. investors can get it. And then there's one, HuFi, but it's based in, I wouldn't trust it. In America, it's like a Chinese investment where you can earn interest up to 10%, but, they might take all your money because it's not backed by anything. But so far, it seems pretty good. I don't have much money in it, Gemini, but, I got a link in the description, and if you don't see it, or you can look at a previous video and look in the description. But eventually I'll edit this video and I'll have the link in there. But it looks pretty good. I made $6 and something, 50 cents a day. So if what is it now? About $2 to buy a soft drink. So if I had 4 times as much in there, I'd earn about a soft drink a day. And maybe 6 times as much, I'd earn a gallon of gas a day. So it can add up. But that's the thing about savings. Everything adds up. I was reading about Sandbox today, and that's on the crypto kind of exchange. And some of the Quest 2, the Oculus, I guess, you're able to play games on the Sandbox platform. And that's where you can go and get NFTs and, create your own NFTs, and who knows, some of them are selling for a lot of money. But, all that's real skeptical. So I'd be careful, but, just do your research. Riding out here trying to get a battery, just taking care of business, it can be a pain. Then you got to meet somebody, leave your car here, leave your car there. And plus, we've had a lot of wind in the area, and according to the guy at what's this other place over here? The place Harbor Freight. He told me I need bar oil, but they don't have it in stock. It's probably out on the ship somewhere in the Pacific. So I have an electric chainsaw, and you got to put bar oil in it to lubricate the chain so the chain don't break while you're trying to cut little trees. I got little dead trees everywhere, and I'll try to put them on video later. So now I need some bar oil for this saw. So you always need something. But stay cool. Thanks for watching. Thank y'all for encouraging me to post more videos. And I'm just out here riding around, rambling. So take care. Talk at you later.